What up, Fight World? It's your boy Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, I gotta admit, I'm pissed off right now, so you're gonna hear me rant in this video. If you don't like that, if you hate me, you hate my voice, whatever the situation is, press stop, leave my fucking channel, unsubscribe, unfollow, do whatever the fuck you need to do. So, I made a statement earlier today because they were doing the final presser before the actual weigh-in tomorrow for Canelo Lara. It's a fight I'm extremely looking forward to. May the best man win. See who's the best at 154. And it's a great fight. It's a 50-50 fight. I haven't released my prediction video. Now, I made a simple observation in that fight and stated that Canelo's face looked sunk in, kind of like Angelina Jolie in that Maleficent. I was joking with the Maleficent, obviously. But on my social media, Boxing Ego, at Boxing Ego, and on Twitter, I made a simple comment. I was just like, damn, his face looks kind of sunken in. The end. You know what I mean? Nothing more, nothing less. All of a sudden, I got motherfuckers coming out of the woodwork saying, you don't know shit about boxing, Ego, and you're a Canelo hater, and all kinds of shit. And then talking about Erislandy Lara looks sucked in and weight drain. Like, this is why I got to break it down in this video. First of all, the people who are comparing Erislandy Lara's face, it's not a battle of whose face is fucking skinnier, you dummy. It's the fact that Erislandy Lara always had a pretty lean look. His face is always pretty slender, and that's just what it is. But with Canelo, he's a big kid. He's a growing boy. And you know what I'm saying? He's young 20. He's going to be 24, I think, this month. He's big, and I think he's outgrowing the division. And furthermore, the motherfucker has had problems making weight in the past. So my simple observation, it's not like I just accused him of cheating or peds or beating his wife or some shit like that. I'm saying something that I noticed, and you know what I mean? It wasn't even a big deal until y'all made it a big deal. So now I got to make it a big deal in this video. But anyway, it's not a comparison over whose face is skinnier. Some of you guys don't know how to watch boxing. Some of y'all don't know how to measure boxing. I'm not debating whose face looks skinnier between Canelo and Erislandy Lara. Again, Lara's face is always more slender than Canelo. Canelo has that pit bull, like real stocky, just stout. His neck, you know what I mean? Kind of like how Tyson, just real compact and built. He has that big ass pit bull head. And for him to have his face look sunken, that could be a potential problem. This is not a guy, an opponent, Erislandy Lara, that you want to have weight issues going into. He's a technician. He's very tactical. And I didn't even mention any of this. I'm just doing this on the video. All I said was a simple statement, how his face looked like he could be drained. But obviously, it's a little too early to tell because it's not the actual weigh-in. We'll see what he looks like tomorrow. Again, I don't even care who wins. I just want to see the best person win in a fair situation with no bullshit decisions or bullshit scorecards. And I'm happy. And again, some of you guys come out of left field saying you hate Canelo. I've given Canelo tons of props. Props for taking the Lara fight. Props for standing up and trying to make the best of the Mayweather situation, even though he's being outclassed. But in my opinion, he really does look like he has problems making weight, and it's no different. And some of you guys are telling me, oh, you don't know shit about boxing, Ego. He always looks like this before fights. That's why I made this fucking graphic. No, he doesn't. Now, if by always you're talking about his last two fights, maybe, because those are fights in which he's had known weight issues. The Floyd Mayweather fight, a lot of you guys crucified Floyd Mayweather for having the contest at 152 pounds at a catch weight. You said, oh, Mayweather's trying to kill him on the scales. Mayweather's a pussy for not fighting him at the true 154 when he fought De La Hoya and Cotto at 154. And you guys, some of you don't even give Mayweather any credit for, after the third round, just completely outclassing Canelo. You say, oh, it's because of the catch weight. It was the catch weight. So when it fits your agenda, Mayweather's a pussy and he ducked Canelo at his true weight. He was trying to starve him and make him anorexic. But now when a motherfucker says, oh, it looks like he has trouble making weight, then all of a sudden it's blasphemy that I even said that. And also in the Angulo fight, the contest was scheduled to take place at 154 pounds. And it did not take place at 154 pounds. They had to add a pound because Canelo couldn't come down in weight. They didn't want to kill himself. So they paid Alfredo El Perro Angulo. They gave him some penalty fee money and paid a penalty and then reset it to 155. Now, the thing that annoys me is some of you guys aren't fans of boxing and you try to sit up here and blend in like a chameleon, and real recognizes real. You're not a fan. You might be, let's say, he's your favorite fighter, or you're Mexican, or whatever situation, you know what I mean, you trained at the same gym as him, whatever the situation is, and all of a sudden you want to pose as a fan and act like you know shit. But how come I know, and all the true boxing heads know more about your favorite fighter than you do? You guys are saying, some of you guys are saying, oh, he always looks like this. No, he doesn't. And again, look at this comparison. I didn't Photoshop it. I didn't change the proportions and add lighting and effects and shave shit off. I didn't do any of that. And I could do that. You know what I mean? I know how to work Photoshop and manipulate. You guys see my graphics and whatnot. I didn't do anything. These pictures are just basically combined, and I didn't change anything else. And there's no way on God's green earth you can sit up here and fucking tell me that Canelo's face looks exactly the same in this today picture, which is the big picture on the left, where he has the green, you know what I mean, the mint chocolate chip green or whatever on, as he looked when he fought Shane Mosley and when he did the weigh-in for Josecito Lopez. And those were actual weigh-ins. He's looking sucked up a day before the weigh-in. You know what I'm saying? So it could be a bad sign. Like I said, it's still too early to tell. I can't wait to watch the weigh-in, and I can't fucking wait to watch the fight on Saturday to see what the deal is and, you know what I mean, what's what. So, and I don't really know what it is about today's boxing fan, but some of y'all act like bitches, like straight girls. And it's like nobody can say anything constructive. Nothing can be said about your favorite fighter. It could be a truthful statement. You know what I'm saying? And you guys won't accept it. It's just ridiculous. It's like, I don't kiss ass. I'm not walking on eggshells. I'm going to give you my real uncut thoughts. And that's just the way it is. It's like if I was a parent and I had a kid in school and he was doing good in his other classes, and if the teacher calls and says, hey, your son's having trouble spelling, I'm not going to be like, fuck you, motherfucker. My son don't have trouble in none of his classes. He'll have no trouble spelling. He know how to spell anything you put motherfucking dictionary. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not necessary. They're trying to help you out. They're giving you their honest feedback. It's no reason to take it like that and be like, oh, he knows how to spell, you bitch ass motherfucker. Like, you know what I'm saying? I didn't even dog Canelo. I didn't say anything wrong with him. I just made a simple observation. Motherfuckers fly off the handle. Fuck you. Unless, like I said, unless you guys want to get ether, you know what I mean? Stop with that nonsense. Oh, boxing has, the thing that I hate about boxing, you used to be able to go into a barber shop and have an educated conversation about boxing. Or let's say my dad had a party and people were just drinking Hurricanes and, you know what I mean, Wild Turkey, just chilling. Like the beginning of Menace to Society, if you ever seen that movie where they're playing cards or dominoes or whatever the fuck with Samuel L. Jackson and shit. If there was like a gathering or a get together or something like that, you could educatedly talk about boxing. You're like, oh, Mike Tyson's a badass. Oh, Mike Tyson versus Ali. And people tend to know their shit. Now, I'm sure it was no different back then. A lot of people would be pro Tyson because he's the current and he was a beast. And then some people are just more vintage and they like Muhammad Ali's style. So you're going to have that contrast. You're going to have people who like Muhammad Ali in that fight. And then you're going to have people that be like, oh, Tyson would have took Ali's head off, which is cool. But I guarantee you this. I fucking guarantee you this one thing. They would be able to intelligently explain why they feel Muhammad Ali, Cassius Clay would beat Tyson, vice versa. They'd be like, oh, Tyson, he has the speed. He has this, Muhammad Ali. Nowadays, you don't get that. You get a motherfucker who, they don't even watch boxing. They don't even follow boxing like that. And they'll be like, oh, you hate Canelo. He always looks like that. Oh, Canelo. Oh, Erislandy Lara. Rig it out. Oh, Pacquiao. Floyd. You know what I mean? You don't even watch the sport. You don't keep up. You don't watch Friday night fights. You don't watch the 2-day special. There's people on YouTube, and shout out to you guys who are really boxing heads. I'm talking about if it's Fox Sports, Fox Deportes, whatever it is, you guys watch it. If it's a 2-day special, if it's something like just Gabe Rosado had a YouTube video leading up to the Gennady Golovkin fight, and then someone, hey, they're like, check this out, Ego, and it was a good little documentary short on it. Things like that. Some of you guys, you don't even watch it unless it's like a big name like Cotto, Pacquiao, Floyd, Canelo. You know what I mean? You don't even watch it. So again, shout out to the real motherfuckers. I'm done. Canelo, he looks drained in my opinion. I got to see more. I got to see what he looks like at the weigh-in. And again, may the best man win. Let me know what the fuck y'all think. Make sure you like the video. As always, hate, comment, or subscribe to the next video. It's Ego signing off.